how you are able to deliver your product will determine if you are going to succeed or you're not going to succeed in your business. How am I going to design my product or my service to attract more customers? There are two critical things here. The number one is how you are going to design your product. Number two is how you are going to attract the customers. This is important because, as I said earlier, it's going to determine how well you do in your business. Okay, if you are going to succeed, it's going to depend on how you are able to answer this question effectively. There are several ways you can design your business. You can design your product or your services to attract more customers and eventually increase profitability. Number one is your pricing. Remember, in our last video, I mentioned that it is important that you check your competitors, what they are doing, so that you check the top 3 performing competitors, okay, to see what they are doing right and what they are not doing right. Now, you are going to check your competitors' pricing. For the same service you are rendering, how much is your competitor selling? In fixing your price, you don't just have to focus on your competitors. You also have to focus on the cost of your production and the value of the product or the service that you are rendering. Obviously, if your product or your service is giving a touch of excellence and you see that what you have given or what you are giving to your customers or to your client is way more valuable than what your competitors are doing, there is nothing wrong for you to increase your price. The most important thing is that the people who have value or people who place high value on premium quality will come and patronize your product. The number 2 factor is you have to decide to maintain a good customer relationship. From the size of your market, you are looking at how you can attract more customers to yourself. I have talked about pricing, okay, and you can price your product to attract the right customers. Number 2 point now is you have to maintain a good customer relationship. You have to build a structure that makes the customer happy. You have to make sure that if you employ anyone to be the face of your business and is interfacing between you and your client or your customer, you have to understand and make sure that this person has good customer relationship. Your customers should be treated as kings because they are paying your bills. You must also ensure that when your customer comes to patronize or to buy from you, you must treat them with courtesy, not minding how they behave. Whether a customer is rude or not, it is not your business. Remember, you are going to get money from this customer, so it is important that you treat the customer with courtesy. The last point is to improve on existing products and services. That is one way you can attract more customers from the existing market. Okay, that is one way you can increase or improve your market share. Look at what your competitors are doing, their product. How can you improve on their product? If your competitors are rendering a service that you're also doing, how are you going to render such service in a better way to attract more customers? If you take these points seriously and work on them, I know the sky will be your starting point. And in our next video, we'll take the next point that you need to ask to start your profitable business.